Did you know that some plants thrive better in dry climates than in wet ones? Yes, you heard it right. There exists an astonishingly vibrant world of dry climate gardening, where plants don't just survive, they flourish. Picture succulents, with their rich hues and intricate shapes, or cacti standing tall and defiant against the arid backdrop. These plants are the epitome of resilience, defying the harsh conditions of their environment and thriving in places where many other species would wither away. Their secret lies in their remarkable adaptability and their ability to store water for extended periods of time. This surprising fact underscores the beauty and diversity of nature, showing us that even in the most challenging conditions, life finds a way. So, if you've ever thought that your dry backyard is a gardening dead zone, think again. Stay with us to uncover the secrets of dry climate gardening and discover how you can create a thriving garden in such conditions. So, what does it take to garden successfully in a dry climate? Well, let's dive right in. The first step to successful dry climate gardening is proper soil preparation. In areas that experience less rainfall, it's crucial to have soil that can retain moisture effectively. The best way to achieve this is by adding organic matter or compost to your soil. This not only improves water retention but also enriches the soil with nutrients, creating an ideal environment for your plants to thrive. Now, let's move on to irrigation techniques. In a dry climate, watering your plants isn't as straightforward as turning on a hose. Efficient water use is key. Drip irrigation is a highly recommended method. By delivering water directly to the base of your plants, you ensure that the roots receive the moisture they need without unnecessary evaporation. Watering in the early morning or late evening can also help reduce evaporation, making the most out of every drop. But what about mulching? This is an often overlooked but vital aspect of dry climate gardening. Mulch acts as a protective layer over your soil. It helps retain moisture, regulates soil temperature, and can even prevent weed growth. Organic mulches like straw or wood chips are a great choice as they break down over time and further enrich your soil. You might be thinking, that's a lot to remember, but don't worry. Here's a quick recap. Start by preparing your soil with organic matter or compost for improved water retention and nutrient content. Then, consider efficient irrigation techniques such as drip irrigation and watering during cooler parts of the day. Lastly, don't forget to add a layer of mulch to protect your soil and conserve moisture. With these basics, you're well on your way to creating a garden that can withstand dry conditions. Now let's dive into the exciting part: plant selection for dry climates. When you think of a dry climate, you might imagine a barren landscape devoid of greenery. But that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, there's a plethora of plants that not only survive but thrive in such conditions. Let's explore some of the stars of dry climate gardening. Let's kick off with the classic choice: succulents. These water-storing wonders are the perfect choice for dry climates, with their thick, fleshy leaves designed to retain as much moisture as possible. Take the agave, for instance. This sculptural plant with its rosette form and striking leaves is not only a visual treat but also impressively hardy. And then there's the echeveria, a succulent with a stunning array of colors and shapes, bringing a splash of vibrancy to your garden. Next, we have the lavender. This fragrant plant is a champion in dry climates, thanks to its deep roots that draw water from far below the surface. Not to mention, its beautiful purple blooms and calming scent make it a delight for the senses. Another fantastic choice is the yucca. Its distinctive sword-like leaves and towering flower spikes can bring a touch of drama to your garden. Plus, it's remarkably drought-resistant, making it an ideal choice for dry climates. Let's not forget about the native plants that have adapted to thrive in dry conditions. Take, for example, the blue palo verde. This tree, native to the southwestern United States, has a unique photosynthetic bark that allows it to conserve water, making it a true survivor in arid conditions. Its yellow flowers also attract a variety of birds and pollinators, bringing a buzz of life to your garden. Then there's the Texas Ranger, a shrub that showcases an explosion of purple blooms after a rain shower. It's a true spectacle to behold, and a testament to the resilience of desert plants. But it's not just about the plants that can withstand dry conditions. It's about the beauty they bring to your garden. The silver torch cactus, for instance, is a true showstopper with its tall, slender stems and vibrant orange flowers, and the red-hot poker with its flaming torch-like flowers can add a bright pop of color to your landscape. These plants are more than just survivors. They are a testament to the resilience and beauty of nature in the face of adversity. They offer a unique aesthetic that's not only visually stunning, but also environmentally friendly, helping to conserve water and support local wildlife. So, as you can see, dry climate gardening is far from dull. It's a world of vibrant colors, varied textures, and remarkable resilience. It's about embracing the challenges of the climate and turning them into opportunities for creating a unique and stunning garden. These plants not only survive, but thrive in dry climates, bringing life and color to your garden. Now that you've chosen your plants, it's time to get your hands dirty. The art of planting in dry climates is a symphony of balance and timing. You'll need to understand the unique needs of your chosen plants, from the depth of their roots to their thirst for water. Don't worry, we'll guide you through every step of the process. Let's start with planting depth. It's crucial to plant your green friends at the right depth to ensure they can absorb the precious little moisture available. As a general rule of thumb, the planting hole should be twice as wide as the root ball and just as deep. This gives the roots ample room to spread and grow without forcing them to compete for water. Next, let's talk about spacing. In dry climates, plants should be spaced further apart than they would be in wetter environments. This is because each plant needs a larger area of soil to draw moisture from. A good rule of thumb is to leave around 1.5 to twice the plant's mature width between each specimen. This also helps to reduce competition for water and nutrients and allows air to circulate freely, reducing the risk of diseases. Now, let's move on to watering. Water is a scarce resource in dry climates, and your plants will need to be watered wisely. It's best to water deeply and infrequently, as this encourages the roots to grow deeper into the soil, where moisture is more readily available. The best time to water is early in the morning or late in the evening, when evaporation rates are lower. Remember, overwatering can be just as harmful as underwatering, so keep an eye on your plants and adjust your watering schedule as needed. Last but not least, let's discuss pest control. Dry climate gardens can be a magnet for pests, but don't let that discourage you. With a few simple strategies, you can keep your garden pest-free. Start by choosing plants that are naturally resistant to pests common in your area. Also, consider introducing beneficial insects like ladybugs and praying mantises, which can help control pest populations naturally. Remember, a healthy plant is the best defense against pests, so ensure your plants are getting the right amount of water and nutrients they need to thrive. In conclusion, planting and caring for a dry climate garden is both a science and an art. It requires understanding the unique needs of your plants, and being mindful of how you use resources like water. But with patience and care, it's entirely possible to create a lush, thriving garden that's a testament to life's resilience in even the harshest of conditions. With proper planting and care, your dry climate garden should be a sight to behold. Creating a garden in a dry climate is not only possible, it's also incredibly rewarding. We've explored the surprising world of dry climate gardening, the basics, and even dove into selecting the right plants for such conditions. We've learned that soil preparation, irrigation techniques, and mulching are integral for a thriving garden in a dry climate. We've also discovered the beauty and resilience of plants suited for these conditions, such as vibrant succulents and native plants. These plants not only survive but flourish, transforming a barren landscape into a stunning oasis that's also water-saving and environmentally friendly. Remember, the heart of gardening lies in the journey, not just the destination. It's about experimenting, learning, and most importantly, enjoying the process. So go ahead, start your dry climate garden project today, and don't forget to subscribe for more gardening tips and tricks. Happy gardening!